worthy opponent. Perhaps one day we will fight side by side. See, your skills have improved. Most impressive. Clark Kent, your training is complete. I have assessed your skills. Now, I will lead your squad to victory. Follow my lead, apprentice. I do not call you Sunset. You are Clark Kent, my ally, and you will address me as Darth Vader. Is this clear? Sensei. I am no one's sensei, Clark Kent. I am Darth Vader, and you are my apprentice. Understand this distinction. Roger that. This is not a pod race, Clark Kent. There is no Roger. Obey my directions without your colorful jargon. Pod racing, a reckless diversion. Still, it provided an outlet for youthful aggression. Do you find such basic sport appealing, Clark Kent? You find shared experience awesome, Clark Kent? Does it involve explosives and a means to sow chaos? The dark side flows strongly with you, Clark Kent. Your TIE fighter laser cannons are proving most effective. The enemy falls before your aggressive negotiations. Indeed, Clark Kent. The enemy should fall before the might of the Empire. Their resistance is predictable. Indeed, Clark Kent. It is only fitting that our enemies submit to the might of the dark side. Palpatine offered power, Clark Kent. Unlimited power. A concept you, with your limited abilities, likely fail to grasp. Does the idea of absolute authority elude you? I chose my path, Clark Kent. You speak of a past you cannot comprehend. Palpatine offered a means to achieve order. Do you believe weakness is preferable to control? A choice regretted, apprentice. However, regret is a luxury I cannot afford. You seem troubled by this ancient history. Do you question the methods necessary to achieve ultimate power, Clark Kent? I require no such pleasantries, Clark Kent. Your past is troubling. Your present adequate. Is that sufficient? Hunger is a weakness, Clark Kent. Focus on the mission, not your digestive processes. Are you suggesting a detour to acquire sustenance? Snacks. You believe this is an appropriate time for such frivolous consumption, Clark Kent? Do you find your strength waning so quickly? A Kryptonian, you say, Clark Kent? A being of immense power, brought low to shiny rocks? Explain this further. Do these Kryptonians possess any weaknesses the Empire could exploit? Powerful, yes, but a weakness exists for all, Clark Kent. Does this Kryptonian strength fail against some kryptonite you mentioned? Fun is fleeting, Clark Kent. Success is eternal. Do you imply that I am enjoying this hunt instead of focused on victory? Repair a TIE fighter, you say, Clark Kent? Does your Kryptonian physiology include the ability to weld durasteel? Or have you suddenly acquired engineering skills I was not aware of? Your silence is troubling, apprentice. Is your comm device malfunctioning? Assist you in repairing a TIE fighter, Clark Kent? While I appreciate your forward thinking, this is beyond my capabilities. Perhaps you should focus on piloting and less on tinkering. Gasoline, Clark Kent. A volatile substance, I concur. Is it your intention to ignite this fuel for some explosive display? So, Grumpus worked, you say, Clark Kent? Are you implying that my strategies are somehow unreliable? Explain. Grumpus worked, and now you believe you are airborne, Clark Kent? You say Clark Kent? Such primal utterances are unbecoming of a Jedi, or even a Kryptonian. Training you to be a Jedi, Clark Kent, and yet you are wearing the garb of a reporter. I sense conflicting loyalties. Is this Kryptonian humor? Cease your attacks immediately, Clark Kent. Such misplaced aggression will be met with consequences far exceeding a mere friendly fire incident. Do I make myself clear? Rest assured, Clark Kent. My force abilities would discern if you were striking me. I sense only generalized incompetence. My force power. I am the manifestation of the dark side, Clark Kent. What force power would you like to know more about? Feeling weak, Clark Kent? A Kryptonian admitting to weakness. How refreshing. Perhaps your dual identity is proving too strenuous. Join you in niceness, Clark Kent. I find your perspective intriguing. Nice things exist even in the shadow of a Death Star. Darth Sidious, you say. A master manipulator, Clark Kent. A being of unparalleled ambition and cunning. What troubles you about him, apprentice? Triggered, you say, Clark Kent? Such emotional instability is a weakness the dark side does not tolerate. How have you harnessed the anger into something useful? Do not be angry, you say, Clark Kent. Your concern for my emotional state is touching. Tell me, does this caution stem from a fear of your own inadequacy? Children, Clark Kent, a curious attachment for one so dedicated to truth and justice. I trust the responsibilities of parenthood do not diminish your combat readiness. Children, yes. Leia and Luke. You speak as if this were a common accomplishment, Clark Kent. Is there a point to this inventory of my lineage? Or are you simply attempting to make conversation? Miss the missile? I assure you, Clark Kent, the targeting systems on Imperial vessels are far more precise than whatever basic projectiles you are accustomed to. Miss them? A sentimental question, Clark Kent. Regret is a luxury the Sith cannot afford. And yet you wonder about my missile. Never mind, you say. Then speak plainly, Clark Kent. Time is fleeting and the storm encroaches. Correct? Your agreement is expected, Clark Kent. Do you consider this a profound insight? Another enemy vanquished. Clark Kent. Your TIE fighter, laser cannons sing a song of destruction. I sense the dark side flowing strongly within you, apprentice. Continue to demonstrate such effectiveness. Impressive firepower, Clark Kent. Your explosive ordnance resonates with the destructive power of the dark side. Three enemies remain, Clark Kent. Caution is prudent. Demonstrate that competence extends beyond the TIE fighter laser cannon. Clark Kent, cease this. Misplaced aggression at once. Your aim is as erratic as your allegiances. Demonstrate control, or face the consequences of your incompetence.
We crashed, mate. I didn't shoot.
We crashed? Your piloting skills are as suspect as your allegiances, Clark Kent. And I was shot by you? This clumsy assault demonstrates a remarkable lack of control. The Force demands discipline, not friendly fire, apprentice. Your clumsy assault demonstrates a remarkable lack of control, Clark Kent. The Force demands discipline, not friendly fire, apprentice. Again with this clumsy assault, Clark Kent. The Force demands discipline, not friendly fire. Perhaps you should return to your newspaper. Jedi. They are mortals to emotionless dogma, Clark Kent. Their rules are chains that bind them to weakness and inaction. Why do you inquire about such foolish things? Indeed, Clark Kent, I was. A foolish, naive Jedi. Blinded by the light side's empty promises. A weakness I have since purged. What morbid fascination do you hold for that failed existence? In the high ground, Clark Kent? A strategic advantage, certainly, but the Force transcends such terrestrial trivialities. Demonstrate your prowess regardless of elevation. The only good is here now. Philosophical musings amidst battle, Clark Kent. Demonstrate this good with decisive action, lest it be... Can't see it. Such limited perception from one who claims to pursue truth and justice. Clark Kent. Open. A joke, Clark Kent. Very well. Here's one. He didn't. He missed it entirely. Is your mirth achieved? And yet, Clark Kent, even without this high ground, you managed to survive this long. Are you suggesting your capabilities are so fragile that a change in elevation determines success or failure? Good, Clark Kent. Do not mistake survival for triumph. Until both remaining opponents are vanquished, there is only a temporary reprieve. We are good. Such complacency invites destruction, Clark Kent. We are good, repeated Clark Kent. Complacency is a weakness, especially with two opponents remaining. You seek the remaining opponents, Clark Kent. Their location is irrelevant. Focus on honing your skills, for even with superior positioning, you still falter. Find them and prove your worth. Two remain, apprentice.
Oh.
You are still seeking the opponent's whereabouts, Clark Kent? Very well. Focus your efforts to the northeast. Two remain. Ensure that your search yields results, or remain forever in the shadows of mediocrity. Victory is ours. The Empire's might is proven once again, apprentice. The Force has guided our hand, and our enemies lie vanquished. Let this triumph serve as a testament to the power of order over chaos. Let the galaxy tremble at our feet, and let this victory royale be a stepping stone to even greater conquests.